Welcome back, everybody, to, well, it's now juice. It's usually coffee and art in the morning, but we are here in Impromptu Tuesday with a bunch of inks, Hot Mess, the new Dina Wakley Media Journal. Well, it's not the new one. The new one is huge, and Xandra's going to get that probably today, and probably will show that tomorrow. Okay, Xandra, you're welcome. Xandra, did you get your mail yet? Did your journal come yet? So y'all make sure and watch Xandra tomorrow. Xandra 17 on Ustream or Scraps to Beauty on Ustream. She's the inspiration behind me buying this journal. Just saying. Look how it's already getting so fluffy. Look at that, guys. That's only one signature out of 4. Oh my gosh. Not yet? Okay. All right, so we are using all kinds of inks. We're using the FW inks that we got at Hobby Lobby last week. I'm using some of the Bria Reese inks we got at Hobby Lobby. I'm using my Bob Ross Gesso I got for $4.25 at Hobby Lobby. I'm using magical powders from Lindy's Stampgang.com per Eileen. I think she's just trying to get back at Janet, but we're using those. Eventually, if we get to it today, I want to go back to these old portfolio water-soluble oil pastels. And I also got a stack here of the Jane Davenport napkins, if we get to that. Oh, and some paper. So we'll see how far we get today. Oh, and did I mention we're using also dilution sprays? We're using everything and the kitchen sink, people. All right, so let's move that out of the way for a minute so I have room here. Let's move that out of the way. Let's move the clear gesso out of the way. So I have some room here. Okay. And if you're also just joining us this morning, I did show this on a Hobby Lobby haul. This is part 2. The archival inks are marked down. Not all of them. She was still marking down when I was there, so I don't know which colors or what. But the archival inks, that's $5.99 for $1.50. Mementos, $5.99 to $1.50. I got 3 of those. I got 2 archivals, and I got 2 or 3, I think maybe 2 color box, regularly $4.99 for $1.25. So I haven't even opened these yet because we just busted right into this journal. Okay, so now let's get back over to, and everything's still damp. I'm going to have to really take a heat gun to this all later. All right. Oh, and we're also doing some Smack and Dragon. So let's go ahead and do some, I got a gesso again. Gotta keep gessoing. These pages are very absorbent, so if you don't put some white, either white acrylic paint down or some gesso, the inks just immediately soak right in, like immediately. And you can't really move them or do anything with them. So per Xandra, I am gessoing everything now, just so that doesn't happen. And I'm also skipping the rest of the burlap pages. I have one back here, one burlap page with clear gesso, which looks white till it dries, but I have one done with that, but I'm skipping the burlap pages because it takes too long to dry. And I'm determined to finish inking every single page in this book today. All right, so Eileen, what colors? We're going to go with some magicals. I don't have as many colors as Janet, but, oh, what's this one? Sidewalk chalk, is that white? I guess that's white. That would be good to use on a black paper. Jean, are you still watching Olympics? Are they on right now? We're talking, I think you'd gone, either fell asleep, Jean. I think it was at Janet's yesterday. We're talking about curling. And then, Canadians are big on the curling. Jean's Canadian. And she loves curling. And last year, or the year, no, I don't remember when it was, a year or two ago. It wasn't for the Olympics. It was just curling. And there's a meme out, and it's curling cats. It is so cute. No cats were harmed in the making of that meme. Paula's going to pick the colors. Okay, she's still here. But it's so cute. They're curling the cat. You know, with the ice, making it go down the ice. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. You did post it on Twitter, Erin? Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Okay, so, all right, if Paula's not here, I'm going to just pick some colors. All right, she can pick the next ones because I think there's a lag. So I'm going to go ahead and pick some colors. So I'm going to go with Caribbean blue. I'm going to pick colors we haven't used yet. We already used that one. Let's go with Cheshire Cat Cherry. And do I want yellow or lime? Put the lime in the coconut. Okay, let's see. We'll go with pineapple. So let's just go with these. Let's just see what happens, you know. All right, we can always add more sprays and stuff. All right, so I'm just all it takes is just, and I use a chopstick to get out the powder because you don't want much. It's very concentrated. There's one meme with two girls using a Roomba and a Swiffer to curl in their house. Oh my goodness, they're so funny. Okay, and then let's go with, this is Cheshire Cat Cherry. So we'll go with these three. Okay. Now I'm going to add water. Let me move my scissors and this little piece of burlap that we cut out earlier. Look at that. Oh, that red has got some shimmer in there. Look at that, people. See that shimmer? We'll see what happens. Well, we've got one page here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try to kind of hold the page. I want to try to flatten the book. It's hard to get it in the crevice there. Okay, here we go. Smack and drag. Okay, I didn't get much yellow. Let's see if I can get a little more yellow at the top there. Okay, there we go. Now you can always just spray it again, add some more water, make it move around. It's pretty cool. I wanted to get more on the edges though, so let me get my baby wipe here. I can't get up there. And let's just get a little bit more color. I like the ink on the gesso. It's making it look like an old whitewashed billboard, you know? Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go with that. Pretty, I know, right? How's the color looking though, Eileen? Are we good? The camera's wanting to pick up different things. All right, let me hit that with the heat gun. Then we're going to use this up on something else here. Don't want it to go to waste. Okay, so now we're going to skip the burlap and gesso this. Ugh, no room. I'm just not being very picky with the gesso. I'm just kind of letting it go here and there, leaving some blank spaces. Okay, dry this. You like that one, Mirka? What's Susan say? Janice is going to kill you, Eileen. No, Janet's going to say, this is what Janet's going to say. I'm glad I'm not the only one Eileen can boss around. That's what she's going to say, Susan. Okay, let's go ahead and I want to put a little bit of this Dr. P.H. Martin iridescent gold yellow. Let's put a little bit of that in there where the yellowish orange color was. Let's just add a little bit more. Look at my book. It's looking so good, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Smack and drag. And a little more smack. I can't get it flat. It's so irritating not to be able to get it flat. Because you can't get in the spine. Ugh. All right, let's just dab it in there then, since I can't get it in there. I'll just paint it in there. Oh, and for those of y'all that may have missed it, I got to show this again. All right, let's get some of that yellow and orange for down here. I'll leave some white there too. See how the gesso makes it like resist? Yeah, that is. I have to show this again, and I'm probably gonna let me clean. Well, I don't want to waste that. I'm gonna spray this down with a little water and use that up on this postcard. Now I did not gesso the postcard, so it's not as vibrant. Can you see that? But I didn't want to waste it. Okay. Debbie Boring. Paula, is Paula here? Debbie Boring sent me a birthday card. Oh my gosh. And let's see if I can get it to this. It was focusing well on this color, so let's see. Put the autofocus on. Anybody that likes Survivor is going to appreciate this. Let me get it to focus. Come on. She put me and Jeff on the beach. You survived another year. And there's Jeff Probst from Survivor. And she put my head and his head on these stamped bodies. Oh my gosh. I had to share that with y'all again. Okay, let's see if I can get it to focus there. That looks pretty good. And I love your card too, Susan, with the big donuts. Dee Dee, do you have a piece of plastic acrylic? Maybe if you, yeah, we did that. I did that on Tindaloo. I did that on Monday. I showed how you can do that. But I'm just doing essentially the same thing. But I know what you're talking about, taking the plastic and getting it in those crevices. The problem with that is when you pick up the plastic to turn it over, it's all running off. It just runs off the plastic. So, yeah, this is all right. We're having fun with this. We're making it work. Eileen, did you see Debbie Boring's card earlier? I don't know. You just got back. I don't know if you saw it. You're welcome, Pam. Oh, yeah, not laying flat, yeah. Well, it's because, you got to remember, guys, we're dealing with layers of canvas, burlap, you know. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Eileen, did you see the card Debbie had made? All right, so let's do another layer of, got to do another layer of gesso here. Oh, we're using this gesso today. Yeah. Right? Isn't that funny? You saw the card? Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to gesso, and I am gessoing the canvas. I'm just not doing the burlap because it's just too thick and taking too long, right? All right, what colors, Eileen? Paula's napping. Hey, Happy Di. Good to see you. Well, if this is an impromptu, nobody else is streaming, and I got me the Dina Wakley journal for Valentine's Day. Xandra enabled me, so we're just doing something on every single page. Okay. What colors, Eileen, while I'm drying? Gillian picked the colors. Kia, is she here? Or are you telling Selena? Okay, I can go back. I'll use some FW. We'll smack and drag some FW. Green, blue, and purple. All right, green, blue, and purple it is. Okay, now there's multiple kinds of greens and blues and purples. All right, do you want lime green or true green? Lime green or true green. Purple, here's purple. We got, let's see what purple here. Urban amethyst, we'll go with urban amethyst. And what kind of blue? What kind of blue do you want? Okay, we got either, oh, that's mint. I don't want mint green. Let's go with, we got chartreuse, urban amethyst. What kind of blue do you want? Hey, Sherry, again, what kind of blue, Kia? I've got denim, Caribbean, true green. I don't have a true green in Magicals. I have green in this, but I don't have it in Magicals. So we got either one of those, purple, and then we have to decide what blue. True blue. Okay, so I'm going to say, or turquoise, well then Caribbean blue, or Caribbean. Okay, so now you just decide which green. Lime green or green. And there's a lag in chat, so I have to wait. Hey, Allie. Because I don't have a dark green in Magicals. I trigger-headed myself, Allie. I got a new journal and I'm inking every... Okay, I got the Caribbean. Now, which green do you want? Hey, Sarah. Anybody else popping in? Mermaid Jan. I'm waiting on Kia to tell me which green. Green in the spray. Okay, the true green. All right, so let's see what we can do here. So let's spray some green. Is it going to spray? Okay, it's not going to spray, so I'm going to have to put it out here. Some of this, I haven't used these in a while, guys, so some of the spray bottles are like, you know, clogged up. All right, so my Magicals, where's my, here? Let me get my chopstick. Gonna get out some purple. And some of the Caribbean blue. Let me clean that off. I don't want to. Oh, I got a little over here too. Okay, so let's see now. Gonna smack and drag, everybody. All right, so let's get the blue, some of the green watered down, and there's the purple. All right, this is gonna be fun. Sorry the angle, guys. I can't straighten this up on the desk because there's no room. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna smack and drag. We got gesso on the canvas, gesso on the paper. Here we go. Bam! Oh, sorry. I said bam and I hit the camera. Okay. All right, now because the book has got the spine not letting me get into it, we will take a baby wipe and pick up. Let's clean the book off here. Pick some up on the baby wipe to use. Well, I can't get any more on there. I think where there's a little bit of gesso, I can put some. All right, let me pick this up here, guys. I don't have any room to show you. Okay, so I'm going to put, I don't want to get it too muddy, you know, but I want to get rid of some of the white. All right, getting the crevice. That's the hardest part with the Smack and Dragon in this book, is you can't get down in there. Can't get in the ditch. Okay, let's put a little more purple. Rather than Smack and Dragon everything, yeah, we'll you know, put some on the actual page. All right, now let's kind of, where's my brush? Put a little more water. This is the canvas down here. I'm just kind of manipulating it with the brush. Just spread the love around. And again, these are all just the backgrounds for, hopefully we'll get to a Jane Davenport napkin sometime today. I was determined, if you're just joining us, I was determined to get ink on every single page in this journal. So that's what I'm kind of working toward. Okay, let's dry. Just love the way the magicals feather out, yeah. And I'm glad you're making me use them, Eileen. See, if Janet would have been here, you probably wouldn't have made me. You need that purple in your life? It's called, where'd it go? Urban Amethyst. And these are magicals that are put out by Lindy's stampgang.com. But I bought them off of Amazon, but that's the company that makes them. And they are magical. But you do, let me finish drawing so I don't have to screen at you guys here. And Sandra was right that if you don't gesso, everything just soaks right into the paper. This paper's like very absorbent. I don't know, somebody said it was made in India, but it's very absorbent. So if you don't gesso it, nothing spreads. It just soaks right in. Okay, so there's a little bit on there. We're going to go back and do more. Uh-oh, see, look. Got gesso soaked through. Okay, let's get some more gesso out here, people. Or acrylic. I would say you could use acrylic paint too. White acrylic paint. Just something to protect the page from being so absorbent. And again, I'm not trying to cover the whole thing, either the page or the canvas, because I want it to have some soak in, some, you know, resist. It just looks cool that way. So I'm just kind of doing whatever. All right, but I'm drawing in between. You like that page? Okay. I want to do some more either Payne's Gray or that blue. It's called Blazing Black, but it's indigo. I'm going to do some of that. So I'm going to pick that. I'm going to pick indigo. I'll do my favorite colors this time, which is indigo, a sienna, and I don't really have a yellow ochre in ink, do I? don't have a yellow ochre and ink. I have to go with maybe pure sunshine. We'll go 3 different things. I'll do the red and yellow first with the smack and drag. Then I'll use the magicals on top. There's so many combinations you can do. Janet would have taped your mouth shut. Eileen. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and spray out, and hopefully it'll spray. There we go. There's some Dilutions Pure Sunshine. I'm going to use a little bit of the Red Earth FW acrylic ink, and I'm going to smack and drag this. Then I'm going to apply the magical powder on top. It sounds like an alchemist. Then we'll put that on top separately so we don't get mud. Okay, so here we go. Let's smack and drag. Smack and kind of absorb on the cloth. You can't really smack and drag on the cloth. You got to kind of soak it up, people. Ooh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now let me clean this off a little so I can set the book down. Let's add a little bit more water over here. A little bit of painting. Some of the purple came through from the other page. Okay, so I'm going to dry this. Then we're going to put the indigo, which it's called Blazing Black, but it's actually indigo. Okay, so let's dry this. And this does shrink, like Sandra said. Let me get a drink of my juice here while I'm drying. I'm having so much fun with this. Sandra just has no idea how much fun I'm having with this. And this is the cloth side, the duck cloth. So, you know, it's taking a little bit to dry. All right, so whoops. Okay, so now let's take some of that black, which is really kind of indigo. I'm going to put some down here. A little up there, just a little. Some over here and a little bit over here. Okay. Now, the water. See how magical it really is? And we can drip. We can do some drips or some runs or make it go that way. Take a brush and move it around. What do y'all think? Is it cool or what? Let's put a little bit more right here. There's a little bit of white gesso there. Oh, that's quite a bit. Don't think I needed that much, but let's get over here where there's no gesso too. Oh, You're welcome, mermaid. Okay. I'm telling you, Seth Apter would be proud of the distressedness of it. Thanks, Kim. And hi, by the way. Anybody coming in I might have missed on our little impromptu Tuesday? And I want to remind everybody again, Paula is going to stream at 8, I think Eastern, right? 8 Eastern. Anybody that knows? I think Paula might have already left. You can tell when I like a page. I get happy die. I don't have any baby wipes or anything handy here. Got to get a little bit of that excess up or it'll be here forever drying. $8 Eastern for Paula. Thank you, Eileen. Bye, Jamie. Happy meals on the way to you, Jamie. She's probably gone. Oh, look, it's soaked through. Look. Some of the indigo soaked through the cloth. That's a happy accident. Yeah, this is really wet. I mean, I got this really saturated. I'm going to have to go back through the book later, make sure everything's dry. All right, so here's the back page of that. Time for more gesso. Okay, we're in the midpoint of the second signature. So we still have 2.5 signatures to go. I got to step up my game, people. We're not gonna have time to finish this whole book like I want to. I want to finish the whole book with a base of ink. Not finished, I would like to get everything, at least some ink on everything, except the burlap. That's going to take a long time to dry. But I wanted to put in some Jane Davenport, some of the, I got it sitting right over here, napkins. I wanted to use here's these, the portfolio that we haven't used in forever. Let's just take a red and let's just go in here into the gesso. Okay, and then let's take a baby wipe. Let's see if we can smear that in. These are the oil pastels, the portfolio oil pastels that you really can't write on top of, but they do smear well. Okay, so let's see what colors do we want to go with now. I think I'm going to go with, let's go with some inks for a while. Let's go with some, let's go back to the calligraphy, the iridescent, P.H. Martin. I don't have any idea how old this is. Very old. This is very old, but I'm going to, it's kind of a goldy color. So we're going to put that down. And maybe, let's go with some pink. Let's go with, and I think this spray bottle's not working. Oh, it is working. Okay. We'll go with that. And then if I need to, I'll put some of the, go back to the indigo again at the end of, after this segment, after this process. Okay, so there we go. And this is on a plastic so that you can do the smack and drag. All right, here we go. We're going to smack and drag. And we're going to smack and try to drag. And then whatever's left here, I'm going to pick up with a baby wipe and just kind of put it on here. Because I can't get in the, I can't get in the ditch. Can't get in the ditch. Okay, so there's some of that color. It needs more pink. So let's go ahead and just spray a little bit more on there. And again, I want to add some stencils and other things. you know, eventually. All right, now I'm going to take the magical powder, the indigo, put a little bit of that. Well, it's called black, but it's indigo, people. It is indigo. Craft Scrubby today. All right, let's see what kind of mess we can roll around with this. I don't want to get it mud, you know. I want to keep some negative space. Maybe that. How about that? I think that's enough, don't you? How's that look? Sounds like mad scientist today. Yeah. I'm liking me some indigo today, people, with everything. The indigo, well, it's called Blazing Black. It's really working for me here. Of course, any of the pages we can go back and add more of anything, right? And just for Sandra, I'm going to take some of the Heidi Swap Gold and just do that. Put a little bit more over here on the yellow too. There we go. I don't know. This one might be one of my favorites. It just might be one of my favorites today. Janet won't use the black. If she knew it was indigo, she would use it because she likes indigo. And all my pages are still damp. So stuff's probably going to be soaking through. It's probably going to be really kind of yummy, actually. All right. Now, got another gesso thing going on. Do y'all think this is crazy to do this? To do a whole book, like, at once? Is that like, you know, do y'all think, I don't know about that. Because I don't really know. I mean, I did do that big Moleskine with Smack and Dragon a couple years ago. And I did do the whole book at once. Okay, we need to do some red. Need some bright, you know, I want to do some bright reds. She has used hers before. Hers is more of a brown black. Are you sure it's the same one? Because there's probably more than one. This is blazing black. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know which one she used. But I did smack and drag a whole, one of those giant Moleskinas, you know, the big Mama Jambas, a couple years ago. And since then, I, of course, deconstructed that journal and used those pages for other things. But, and I did it all in an afternoon. I figured I could get this done in 4 hours. Yep, smack and dragging the moly. Okay, let's dry this. So let's see, I think I want to use some bright red. What else? Let's get out some of these other blues that I haven't used yet. I'm not sure what that one is. That's not marine blue, is it? Yeah, I think that's marine blue. Let's see what other colors here. I got that blue that's like an ultramarine. Kind of like journaling by, oh my gosh, Picola. I did when Shannon first came out with journaling by fives. I did a whole bunch I did mine with postcards. I think it was postcards. It wasn't ATCs. I think it was postcards. I did journaling by five with cards, and I'm thinking it was postcards, and sent them all to Shannon. I sent the whole wad of them to Shannon after that. And I don't think I've done any journaling by five since then. But it's fun. I love some journaling by fives. Okay, so let's do some red and blue Smack and Dragon. And then we'll do, I don't know, what can we do on top of that with magicals? Okay, so let's wet this all down. Move the gesso, move the baby wipe. Now this is going to be just red and blue, so this is going to be really bright. And I'm trying to soak up, because that's a cloth one on that side. See, I need that now right in here, because I can't get in there because it won't lay flat. I know I've said that a zillion times, but let's pick up some of the red. Well, now it's going to be purple. Okay, I'm going to have to get some magicals on this baby. Let's wipe off the back of the book because it's everywhere. Okay. All right. All right, what do we want to add to this? What goes pretty with red and blue? Did you wash... Did I wash pandas all day? Kimberly, I don't know. Washing pandas? I have no idea what that means. Jean says not crazy for me, but it would be crazy for her. Okay, so what color should I go with the red and blue? Should I go with the magic? Let's just go with the indigo. Hey, if you like in a color, let's just roll with it. And let's roll with it a lot. Okay, so now let's... And this is going to soak through to the other side, which will be fine. Okay, so now let's use the little baby wipe to kind of see what we can do here. I'm sure that's soaking through nicely. Okay, there we go. I think I might have smeared it enough. Let me dry it and add some more. I love the textures and stuff that's happening because of the gesso. Thank you, Sandra, for that tip on this paper. Because this paper does absorb immediately. So let's see what's going on back here. Okay, let's go with a little bit more blue. Let's go with a little more blue paint. I mean ink. A little water. Ooh, that's some bright stuff. I don't know if I really like it. But the texture from the gesso, look, let's see if I wipe some of that back, you'll see. See the texture in the background? That's from the gesso. Too much blue. I need the indigo. Feels like a stormy night there. Okay. I know they all look like a hot mess if you're not a mixed media person. We all, I'm sure, like this kind of stuff. But if you're watching this recording and you don't like mixed media mess, oh, I know what. Let's add some gold. See the gold shimmer? Let's close it and mash it. Okay, next, more gesso, and we'll smear some of this with the gesso. We ought to maybe tint the gesso. Maybe we should do some tinted gesso, you know, like this is picking up the blue. Look, I like that, don't you guys? All right, we need some colors to pick. We need some colors to go on here. I'm thinking some more pink and yellow or something. Yeah, I'll tint the gesso on the next page. I mean, this has got some blue to it already. Tint it yellow or add yellow to this? Add yellow to this, Pam? Okay, so let's see. We have luminous lemon. Let's go with luminous lemon. Pam said yellow. I'm not getting full scoops on it, this. I'm just kind of dabbing it around. It goes so far. You just really don't need, you just need so little. When you hit it with water, it just goes forever. All right, this is kind of a green. I didn't know that. It said luminous lemon, but it's lime green. I mean, let's just say. All right, I'm going to close this and kind of mash it. Look at how much coming through. And do a little swiping. Like that. It's pretty, Pam, but it's not yellow. It's like lime green, you know? But it's pretty. And this is sopping wet. I mean, from before this side and this side, this page is really, really wet. I should probably put some wax paper in this one. It'll take a little minute to dry. Well, the black, the one that says blazing black is indigo. That's right, Pam. Pretty is all that matters. We like the page. I want to do stencils. Maybe I should stop it halfway through the book. I think I have about 2 or 3 more pages in the second signature. There's 4 signatures in the book. And maybe I should stop and go ahead and do some gluing, some stenciling, some other stuff, you know? Because, I mean, I'm not getting bored doing this, but it's got to be like, I don't know. I'm sure it's not the funnest thing to watch. Literally paint dry, but of course you can always fast forward if you're watching the recording. But this is one of the cloth pieces here, so. So let's just take, for an example, let's just get a stencil out on here. All right, so my stencils are all in just one big wad. So this is one we used yesterday. Let's see here. I haven't used these for much. These cardboard ones. There is a couple of plastic ones in there too. I haven't used those much. And see, I've got lots of these leftover bits. They're all just jammed in here, guys. I know I'm not very careful with my stencils. Here's some of those, remember the stained glass window type thing? Look, this is what I'm talking about. Don't judge me. No, I got some more of those little square windows things in here. Paula's the one that made me buy those. I say made. She didn't make me, but you know what I mean. I can't find them. I know they're in here somewhere. Oh, here's one. There's maybe 1 or 2. There's one. Okay, we're going to roll with this. Whatever it is I pulled out here, this is what we're rolling with. Okay. Sure aren't careful with your stencils. I know, Jean. Jean has all hers and she has all hers in sleeves, I think. Don't you, Jean? Yeah, I don't treat these like I do my Neo colors, do I? All right, so let's see here. Let's go with one of those. Can do front and back. And I don't want them too perfect. I want them messy because that's where we're rolling with this. So let's see if I take, I got a blue spray. Okay, let's try this. We'll see if we can always just gesso over, right? Yeah, yours are all neat. And I tease Jean about her Neo colors, her Neo color crayons that they live in boxes, and mine stay in the tin. But she treats her stencils a lot better than I do. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, and I just kind of I don't want the square, you know? I don't want that square around it. I just want the pattern. And that's not going to work very well because that's on the cloth. Remember, this is on the cloth. But it still gave it some texture. So let me just spray that down and just kind of smack it down here just to give it some texture. I like that right there. Okay, so let's do a little bit more right here. Can't overspray it because it's very concentrated. And then maybe right up there. Nope. Soaked right into that. Okay. We're going to roll with just that. I mean, I'm really saturating these canvas parts. I'm having so much fun with this journal, though. Xandra should have enabled me earlier. We'll do a little Jane Davenport napkinage and paper here in a little bit, too. I'm gonna. Is Galena wanting something? I have a list. Galena, what else do you want from cutouts? I have you and Joycey down for cutouts. I had you down for, what did you want? I have you down for die cuts. What did you want cut, Galena? I can cut you some stuff. You email me. If I have the SVG file, if I have it, and I don't have everything, but yeah, if I have something that you might want. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to stop. I'm not going to go past here. That gives us, we're almost to a couple more pages and we'd be done with, maybe I will finish that. I can finish these 2 pages and then we're into, oh wait, no, there's a couple more craft pages. No, see, there's still 4 pages. There's still 4 pages left to signature number 2. So we'll go ahead and stop at this point. Let me just do this back page here. That's where we'll stop today. Oh, wait. I wanted to tint this. Let's tint this gesso. Let's go with this turquoise. Or let's go with, well, yeah, there's not honey in there, so that won't work. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, I think it's cerulean turquoise. Put some turquoise ink in this gesso, and we're gonna gesso it with turquoise. I guess, what's the difference between doing this really and just using some acrylic paint? I could have just used acrylic paint, right? Okay, so there we go. Oh, I don't know that Jean, I don't think Jean cuts the stencils, Galena. She sends the files. It's too expensive to mail those big stencils from Canada. But maybe I'm speaking for Jean and she's going to say, oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you could do that, Jean. I don't know how, I don't know how that would work. I'd have to buy it through my Silhouette account, you know. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go with, which one do we want to go with? I have these old paper ones that I've used, and because they're so coated with paint, they work well, you know. They work well. And then when they get crusty like this, I just glue the whole stencil down in the book. That's Paula. Okay. I don't know where the cap is to that. There we go. All right. So let's see what I want to do with this. Do I just want, let's just maybe go with acrylic paint on this. Let's see what dark, I haven't used any paint today. All we've done is, what's a good color to use with this? A dark teal maybe? Do I want to go with a dark teal? I gotta. All right, I'm gonna move the camera, guys. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see what how I am working, like literally right here. I'm good. So if you get dizzy, look away. I was talking about the files that Galena was. Oh, okay, Jean. Okay, so this is where I'm working right now. So there's you guys right there on the computer. Okay, here is what my desk looks like. over there. Oh, there. There's my water over there. So, I don't know, maybe y'all don't think this is a mess, but to me this is a hot mess. Okay, let me straighten this out. There we go. So what color should I go with here? Should I roll with dark, maybe black? I could do some, should we try? I got black or gold paste. You know, these. Should I try this gold paste? Your desk always looks, I can't, yeah, after every project, I have to clean it. Now, that doesn't mean that my paper, which I, put over on the weekend is, messed up already. Not that that has to be perfectly clean, but I have to have everything put away before I do the next project. I have to. I just can't leave this and then move on to something fresh because I won't know where anything is. It has to be started over. All right, so this is the Bria Reese matte metallic texture paste that we got for like $1, or maybe as $1. I don't remember. I think I took the thing off there. So I don't know really how shiny this is going to be, but I am going to use it. And hopefully I won't stick my pages together. All right, so I'm going to it's just a texture paste, right? But I'm going to try to use it on this stencil. Oh, that's probably not the best one because it's kind of crunchy. I really like this, though. I really want to use that pattern, or maybe that one. I'm going to try it, even though, look, it's pretty bad. This is a pretty bad bit, but we're going to try it. Let's just see. I don't know if I can get it in the crevices. Yeah, see, I'm already lifting it up, the edges. Let's see. Going to have to be a little careful here because I'm going to have to work the stencil down as I go. And I might lift this up and I might have to just scrape the whole shebang right off. You have to clean up after every, yeah, I just have to. Because I just do. We all have our different methods, whatever works for you. If you can work in a big hot mess, more power to you. It clutters my mind. I have to have fresh start every project. I don't know. This stencil's pretty bad, guys. I'm trying to keep it laying flat, mashing it down. I want this book to be like a hot mess experiment, though, right? So I think we're accomplishing that. No, because you have to mash it down, Dorothy. This stencil's pretty thick. I have to mash it down into the crevices. A sponge, I think, would just, I don't think that's going to mash it down flat. I want it flat in the crevices. So we'll see. We'll see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't, we're working with it. We're trying it. But you can't see I'm smashing it into the holes of the stencil. I do use my makeup wedges for paint. When I use stencils and paint, I do use makeup wedges. Okay. I think that might be as far as we can get without, I think I've actually moved the stencil. Let's see what happens when I lift this up. Well, it worked. It doesn't look like, that much of what the stencil looks like, but it is, it's got some texture on it. It probably will be fun to, paint around, spray it. I'm kind of trying to pick up some of where I kind of went Let's get another baby wipe. Now, how long will this take to dry? That I have no clue. So I'm going to hit it with the heat gun, and at least I'll put in some wax paper so it doesn't, you know, stick to the burlap over here. Okay, now I don't know where we're going to put this baby. Let's put that over there, I guess. Okay. Oh, I got piles on the floor, too. Okay, let's dry this. Maybe. A bigger, flatter palette knife. Oh, well, you know what, Jean? I don't know why I didn't think of it. You know, I bought this. Where'd I put it? I bought this at Hobby Lobby last week for $1. This. One of these, you know, plastic. Actually, I think you could just get a spatula. You know, those plastic spatulas in the kitchen department at the dollar store. I think it's pretty much the same stuff. Okay, so yeah, I will try that though, Jean. I'll try another stencil. If this dries, let's see if this dries first. Yeah, it would have worked better, yeah. Because I think this is going to take a while. So I'm just going to put some plastic down. Let me go ahead and spray it. I want to spray it with some gold. Some of this Heidi Swap gold. Let me just go ahead and get some gold on there. Probably should have shook it up a little better. There. All right. I'll hold it up so y'all can see. It looks really cool. Dough scrapers. Yeah, this was stolen in the art department. But you know those spatulas on a handle? I bet you could just pull one of those plastic things off the handle of a spatula. The plastic spatulas. A gift card, yeah, well, I got tons of those. I mean, that's what I'm using to scrape my gesso with. I was just thinking that with my palette knife, I could get into the little, you know, the little pointy crevices. Yeah, it's drying, but it's not dry, you know. I'm going to have to just put some wax paper here, and we're just going to have to, like, yeah, let this one set. Because it's not going to dry. But let me show you the gold on there, though. See the gold spray? The gold spray looks cool in there. See? So I like it, but it's going to take a minute. Okay, so let's see what else. All right, let me dry this a little bit more. Some of this is so wet. Because remember, every third page is a canvas or a burlap. Again, if you're just joining us, we're working in the Dina Wakley Media Journal because Sandra made me. She didn't really. I'm just teasing her. She was here earlier. Because I want to just do a little bit more stenciling, you know. what do I want to do it with? Do I want to do it with sprays? Do I want to do it with paint? Do I want to do it with... I hear you, Diva. Let's try the white. Let's try the white. Oh, that's the canvas. I don't want it on there. Let's make sure that's shook up good. I haven't used these in a while. Okay, I'm not sure if that's... I'm trying to see at the bottom if it looks... Do you want some dinner, Diva? Oh, wait. Let's try to clean that off. I'm going to go feed the cat here in just a second. Okay, I'm going to let that sit while I go feed the cat. Let's see what happens when I come back. All right, I'm coming. Come on. I hear you. All right, let's see what time it is. We have leftover chicken that I'm going to make chicken salad to go in a salad. So I got to make a salad and a chicken salad when I finish this segment. We've been here an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, let's see what happens here. It's a little bit of something. A little something. I wonder if I spray this, if I can tap it down onto the... I don't know. This is canvas. It's not really... It didn't pick up much with that other stencil. So I'm going to spray the stencil here. And I'm just going to try to make an imprint down here. I don't know if it'll do anything on the canvas. Not really. All right, so there's that little experiment. And we've done all these different mixed media things before over the years in the different journals. So I just have not ever used the magicals. I don't think I've used the magicals in a journal. I've used them on the paper. Let's put a little bit more, just to get a little bit of white on there. Get a little spritz going. There we go. Okay, so let's dry this a little. I want the whole book to be a hot mess like this, and then go back and work on it. But I did want to at least glue some of the napkins down for you guys on a couple pages. I might try do a couple. Well, the whole thing was to get it all inky. Let's see. Hi, Susan. That was my plan anyway, when I went and got this in whatever time they opened this morning. Okay, let's go with, see, I have these cardstock ones that I got. I don't remember who makes these. Faber-Castell, I think, makes this pack. This one might be a jean one. I don't remember. Here's some leftover. I like that. And this, these were the K & Company, I think, 12 by 12 paper stencils back, I can't even tell you how long. But as I use them for stenciling, they start falling apart, falling apart. I've got bits and bits and bits of this stuff, and I really like it. So, you know, let's use it. Let's see, what do I want to spray on here? Pink? More pink? I think it needs Payne's Gray, but I don't have a Payne's Gray spray. I'd have to use a gray paint. Just a gray paint. Let's see. Maybe this, I think this is Uniform Blue. It's kind of a blue, kind of a blue gray. Let's go with that. Is that wet? Yeah. Throw that one away. Let's get another one. Let's get a dry one here. These pages are awesome. Janet's going to be so upset. And you can take credit for all of it. Eileen, you can take credit. Okay, so yeah, I just use makeup wedges like this, dry makeup wedges when you use stencils. And I don't want a border on there. I don't want an edge. I mean the sharp edge. So I'm going to try to avoid getting on the little edge there. I need to kind of make sure that's not a hard edge on that outside. Okay, now while that is wet, I want to, is that a hole? While this is still malleable, I want to try to, I don't want a harsh edge on the end of there. I just don't like that I can't get into the crevice. That really bugs me. Oh, that didn't work. Now let's just go ahead and make some more smears. I like the smears though, so. Okay, now it does need some more pink in there though. I wonder if I could just spray a little pink. And then water that down. Baby wipe. And bring some of that down here. What do you think, guys? Eileen. And we can just keep, as it dries, you can add more layers. But you got to let things dry or heat gun it between, because otherwise you get mud. So let's dry this. And I think it needs some more magicals in the indigo, which is called Blazing Black. But I think it's indigo. Well, it is indigo. Today with you guys and Eileen and all y'all's help. Zandra's inspiration to get the book. Eileen's enabling. Oh, I think Hollister's home. I'm going to have to probably go now and make something to eat. So this may be, oh, well, you know what? I'll ask him when he comes in if he can wait a few more minutes to eat. If he can, then I wanted to glue down some Jane Davenport. So I'll go check here in just a minute. Okay? Give me a minute, guys, to go see if he's starving. Then I'll I have to hand grind up the chicken and make chicken salad. So I can't just do it in 5 minutes like I could a grilled cheese. And I have to make the green salad too. So, okay, let's see here. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with magic, Eileen. Now let's let some of that drip, I think. Let's get it to go. Let me try to sop it up at the edge so it doesn't all go in the book. Ooh, I'm liking that, right? Are y'all liking that? Now let's get the paintbrush and work on it here. That my garage door. Okay, let me go check with him real quick. If he can wait like 30 minutes, then we'll work for 30 more minutes. Be right there. Okay. Oh, I'm loving this, Eileen. Janet is going to freak. Oh my gosh, Eileen, this is so awesome, isn't it? Okay, let me go ask him here. Hang on. All right, just a minute, guys. Let me go check. I told the girls I'd come check to see if you can wait 30 minutes to eat. Oh, I'm fine. Because, yeah, I didn't see it. Can you wait 30 minutes to make that chicken salad? No, no, because all right, let me go finish my project. Give me about 30 minutes because I want to make that chicken salad too. I want it too. He said he can wait. He's good. He's good for a little bit. All right, so love this, right? Send Janet a case of tissues to wipe away her tears. Oh my gosh, Eileen, you're bad. You are so bad. I'm going to tell her he said that. Now, hopefully she'll watch the show. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me hit this with a heat gun. It's actually going to be dinner, K-More. He eats breakfast at 4 a.m. This will be, when he gets home, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's dinner time, yeah. And I've been here with you guys all day, so I need to eat too. But I wanted to do a Jane Davenport napkin thing. Something. I may come back in here and work after I eat, but I'm not going to do any more recording. I'll show y'all a flip or something, tomorrow. If I do any more tonight, I'll flip it. I'll flip the book tomorrow during my regular time. Yeah, so we had baked chicken yesterday, so I've baked lots of chicken left, so I'm going to make salad with it. Okay, so let me put my sponge in the water so it doesn't crust over. But if it does crust over, just cut the edge off and you still have it. All right, so let's see. Let's keep flipping here. See, I need to keep drying. It's really still, every page has got damp on it. I'll flip and let you look for a minute here. And then we'll do a Jane Davenport napkin something. We'll at least glue some down. So you can add another whole layer. Like, here, let's go back with this purple again, just so you can see. I'm going to add a little bit more of the purple magicals. See, now I want to add more magicals to every page, Eileen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Oh my gosh, Eileen. How do I pick this up? Oh my gosh. What do I do? How do I pick this up? With what? What can pick this up? Oh my gosh. Should I try to do it with my... Yeah, there we go. That's working. Oops, yeah, I know. I'm actually picking it up. The part that's going to be a little tricky is down here on the paper. See if I can get some of that picked up. Oh, this is going to be a nice purple page now. Where's Galena? There's a lot of purple down there, baby. Don't need a bit more. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to get those edges. I'm going to get everything. Okay, let me get this wax paper. Let's see if I can smack and drag some of that off of there. Because we don't want that to go to waste. And then there's a lot right there. Let's just flip that over and see if we can get some of that off. Let's see where we're going now. Ah, that's awesome. Right? That's some purple there. Yeah, the spilt purple. Yeah. Let's get the edges there kind of cleaned off. Yeah, look at the edges are going to all be purplina. All right. Okay, let's dry this, baby. I like how the magicals, you can, make them, well, they won't do it on here because that's the fabric. But. Hi, Phoebe. This was a happy accident. Well, I don't know how happy it was, but it was a lot of spillage. But I think I got most of it up. So this is the last one I'm going to add more to. Now I'm going to do something with the Jane Davenport napkins. Okay, so let's just roll with this page. Oh, well, let me go ahead and show you everything we got done here. That is still this is still the clear gesso drying. It's still soaking wet. That's going to take a while to dry. I'll have to air dry that overnight, like leave the book open on that page. So I did not do a lot of, this is the only one I did any, well, I cut a hole in one, but I didn't do anything else with the burlap. because, okay, let's see about fixing the color again. Is that, no, too dark. Hang on. All right, I guess that's okay. That's a little off, but okay. So that has to dry. So I have some wax paper there because that's still like really wet, right? Okay, so here's our pages that we have stuff done on. I wanted to get every page inked, but you know, we're going on like 4 hours all total, and it's just not happening in one sitting. I mean, I could come back and do some tonight, but I really like these colors. These might be good for some of the napkins. Or this page. I'm kind of liking this one, though. There's the green. So you can see all the different... There's where I cut the hole out of the burlap. So it's like there and there. I just wanted ink on every single page. And I only got through just under 2 of the 4 signatures. Now this one would probably be good for the Jane because the napkins, because it's so light. I won't have to like worry about the background being too dark. So yeah. See, this needs like really drying. That's just sitting there. Hang on, let me dry that just a little bit. And again, you can add gesso over parts of this. You can add more layers of magicals or whatever. This is just, all I wanted to do was get ink on every page. Okay, so then we got these, this, and here's where we added some texture paste, and it's still not dry. So we got to leave that wax paper in there. All right, so let's go here. All right. Let me move some stuff out of the way, some of the magicals, some of the sprays. Let's see what we can do here with the ink bottles. Gotta make some space. All right, there we go. Okay. Whew. Fresh baby white. Oh. Okay, now let's go ahead and zoom in one and maybe adjust the light a little. And it looks pretty good, I think. All right, so let's move all these stencils. I'm making a little spot here, guys. All right, let's see what we can do with... Oh, I did need some more stencil on this one, though. Well, let's go and do some napkins. Let's see if I can get a little bit of this ink off my hand so I'm not getting purple all over everything, because look how much is coming off. I'll take my craft scrubby to my hand before I make the salad. Otherwise, it's going to look like we got some purple salad. Okay, CB, welcome back. All right, that should work. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and try to move this. Since I'm done smacking and dragging for now, let's move the plastic mat out of the way. There we go. All right, now. There's just no space to put anything. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, let's get some matte medium and a glue brush. And we'll spend a little bit of time with the napkins. Get the excess water out of my brush. Move the gesso. Get a fresh palette for the matte medium. That's probably enough. Any questions? Okay, let's see. Alrighty. So, oh, and I wanted to use our portfolio. So many things we want to do. Okay, so got all the napkins here. Move the paint. Let's see what we can glue down. Oh, I got to get my double-sided tape to take off the backs of the napkins. Let me fix my little gold paints here that fell out of the tray. Now I have no idea which one is which. But, okay, let's put this here. See, this is why I clean up after every episode, because otherwise I'm doing this the whole time. All right, let's see what napkins we have here. I like this, you know. Let's just kind of roll with something generic. So what I do is take, and this is because Jean showed me this, and she said that somebody else showed her. Take a piece of double-sided tape and kind of drag it across the back of the napkin, and you'll catch the layer. Okay, so there's one, and I need some scissors. I'm going to cut this down and move it around. I don't know if I want that purple. Maybe. No. I know I want this. And maybe this blue and orange down here. With these purples on a purpley page. Although I do like the contrast. I think there's another. No, there's only one layer on. There's only one layer on the Jane Davenports. Yeah. Some of them, some napkins have 2 layers for sure. Jane's only have 1. Okay. I'm just rolling with it. I'm not even putting any faces on yet. I'm just getting some color on there. And there's purple everywhere. Oh my gosh, all that purple. It's on the edge here. I'm going to have to get, whoops. I'm going to have to, like, look. Those magicals got on everything. Janet's going to be laughing her patootie off. I think I want the purple at the top. No, I want the yellow at the top. This is just kind of background, you know. And again, I think there's purple in my brush. That's what it is. I need a different brush. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed messing in this journal for a while. Love the purple journal. We'll see how it dries, because magicals usually when they dry they're permanent. So, but I do have purple edges on a lot of them now, Galena. Okay, so now what else do I want on here? I got some little words and stuff. Magic is something you make. But I think I want that on the purple page. More stuff for the purple page, Galena. Let's see. Yeah, that's too bright. Let's see. I want one of these. Got one of these girls. I'm liking this one. Is this, that's the same one as that. I don't want to use shells. I'm trying to avoid mermaid. Because that, don't want it to do Xandra. Okay, here we go. This one. It's got the yellow in it. At least that bit of it. You already ate. So we'll glue some of this stuff down, then I gotta go. You may want to wash the clothes you are wearing by themselves. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's all black, except I got this scarf around my neck, but other than that, I've got a black shirt, black pants. I hear you. All right, you're gonna have to go out. And I only can take that for so many hours a day. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't want the purple though, so I'm going to have to cut that out. Let's see. Save this for another one. That purple, other one. Let's get this big. There we go. See what we can do with her. Are you liking that? I'm not much one for doing other people's images. You know, I like to do collage, random collage to make my own worlds. So it's fun to use like Jane's girls here for a swap, for a switch. Use a color catcher when I wash clothes. That ain't happening. A color catcher? Is that some kind of like a detergent thing? I don't even know what a color catcher is. If I have anything that's clothes that are that fancy that I can't throw in the wash, like Hubster's nice shirts, they go to the laundry. I don't do that. Yeah, they'll just go to the laundry. Like his dress shirts and things like that. All my clothes are pretty much all black. And it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter what color they get on. Okay, so let's... I mean, I wash light, white separate, But, yeah. Looks like a wash rag. It catches excess dye. Oh. Okay. I learn something new every day. Ain't happening, but... Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So I like how some of the green came through. Look, and some of it's on the napkin, some of it's on the background, on her face there. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? What else can we add? Let's add something else, and I got to go. I'm going to have to go. I need to eat too. Oh, these are all the same. Oh, here's some little faces. Let's go with some of these little faces. Which section do I like? Do I like these orange and pink ones? Do I like the green ones? I think I like this whole... Oh, wait. Let me take the back off first. Thanks, Eileen. Thanks for all your help today and your inspiration. I don't know what Janet's going to say, but I don't want to be around when she sees. Just kidding. We know she's not going to care. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I want, yeah, I guess I do need that pink one. So let's do these 4 down here. This has been fun. I just really wanted to, play in this journal and make it like just totally inked up, totally junked up. That was the plan. I didn't make it through the whole book. I did want to make it through the whole book. But 54 pages, I guess, that was a little ambitious. A little ambitious to put ink on 54 pages. So, I think I need them to have hair. Let's dry. Let me move this up here. I know, it was so fun with the magicals, Eileen. I'm glad you made me get them out. Except for the purple spill. But even that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Alright, so let me get a little, I'm not sure which, I think maybe the magenta. Let's see, that's red. Where's my magenta? I think this is it. Yeah, processed magenta. Get this little tray. Hopefully everything's dry in there since from this morning when we started. And put a little processed magenta. I'll just use a little gesso here. And then I'm going to want a little bit of, do I want orange maybe? No, I probably want the that earth red. Where is it? Yes. I don't know. I might need a little of that and a little yellow. Let's go with both for her hair. All right, let's see. Where's a brush? Okay. I don't want those to mix in there. Okay, so I'm going to start with the earth red here. Just a little bit of that and a little yellow. I'm trying to get that kind of golden color of her hair there. That's pretty close. Oh, more yellow. More white. There we go. I'm going to need more yellow. Well, I didn't need quite that much, but okay. Now, let's do the magenta and the white and see if I can get a pretty pink. I know the names of pinks that Eileen has. Let's do 2 ones with pink. And more white. Have to let that dry and add another layer of white because it just wants to mix. All right, now I need just a touch of magicals. Let's go with Luscious Lime. I just need 1 little dab. Whoops, sorry guys, smacked the camera there. Just a little bit of this lime. There's a spot. A little bit of water. And a little bit of white gesso. That should do it. It's not green. Oh, that's too green. It's not the lime green. It says it's Luscious Lime, but it's not lime. It needs more yellow. Let me pull some of that yellow in there. There we go. There we go. Don't ask me what this is supposed to be meaning on their head. I just wanted them to have pointy heads. Okay, then I need a little bit more yellow, a little bit more yellow and white. It's a little bit of white right there. Needs more white. Little pixies, yeah. This one's not going to show up very well though on with the background, the color it is. Have to add more white. I'll have to go back and shade this one because the yellow one is not going to show up with that background. I guess I could put some, maybe the lime green. Clean my brush. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. This is the pearlescent, and that's not going to be opaque enough. Let me just get some lime green paint. The lime green was the right yellow one. It's not opaque enough, even with the white. So I'm going to go in here with more white paint. I'll have to put another layer once this is dry. I didn't want it the same. I wanted it a different green than that one. Anyway, that's kind of fun. We'll leave it at that for now because everything's got to set and dry. And I really do need to hit everything in this book with the heat gun. All right. And I would like to go around this with black, maybe a thin black. Because, you know, there's some of this black in here. Let me hit it with the heat gun, see what we can do. Hang on. I'll have to see what pen I can use. Like my Sharpie pen will probably not work. My Posca, even the fine point's going to be too thick. I mean, I want a very fine, very light pen mark, like this. So let's see. And I'll just have to take a picture of my desk to post. This is today's hot mess. Okay, one more thing I do have to fix, and that is her hair right there needs some of that yellow. I got it green. There's a spot there somewhere. I need a little bit of that. A little bit more of that burnt umber color right in there. Not too much, just a touch. Oops, sorry guys, I'm not on camera. Okay, now let's wet that down. So, hope y'all had fun with this. I sure did. Okay. Alright, let's dry that and let's see if I can do something with the pen. Want to be trolled? Yeah, I remember the troll doll with the fuzzy hair. Alright, where's my pen? Let's see what happens. See if I can be gentle. Be very, you know, don't dig in. Just kind of surface, like right on the surface. Even this is kind of thick. But I want it the fine pen lines. Just very, very thin. Like that's in her people over here. So we have Jane inspiration, we have Dina Wakley journal inspiration, we have Eileen inspiration. See, it's stopping working. I need something to scratch on. I probably really should wait till this is 100% dry, because you know there's still moist. And I'll do a flip of the whole book tomorrow. I just keep cleaning off my pen, guys, because I'm picking up little bits of, you know, whatever's on the page. Napkin, paint, ink, gesso, water. Okay. Now I want to do some in her hair too, but I'm going to wait because it's too wet. I'm already struggling with this pen, but I'll show you what I got so far. So yeah, I think we're going to call that done. Except I need just the touch of pink right here. All right. I think we're gonna call that done. I will take a picture and tweet. You will see what this desk looks like. Seriously. Thanks, Eileen. And thanks for all your help. And I hope y'all enjoyed going through the, again, where's the, here. This is what the cover has a wrap around. The the Dina Wakley. I'll put that somewhere here so everybody can see what journal I'm using. And then I did put a big handprint on there. So, yeah. I will take a picture of this. It looks very cool. The mess. Okay, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Usual time, as long as everything, as long as everything is, yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. You're welcome, guys. All right, let me go feed the hubster, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks, Eileen, for all your help. Tell Janet to watch Eileen. Bye, guys.